Blog Talk Radio.
You know the day destroys the night, night divides the day. Try to run, try to hide, break on through to the other side, break on through to the other side, break on through to the other side, yeah.
Greetings, this is Cherokee Billie, and welcome to the program tonight on the Sacred Path radio program. We're here to talk about Animal Reiki Energy Healing, and I see there's several people waiting to talk, but I'm waiting for Wanda, my guest, to appear. In the meantime, I will just talk about what I do. I've been doing this for quite some time, and I learned as a naturopathic doctor about energy healing, and this is where it comes from. How I'm basing this is based on my experience working with humans, okay? So what happened is I started noticing with one of my cats, she would sit by me and I'd put my hand on her forehead and she wouldn't move. And I thought she just wanted me to pet her and love her. No, she didn't. When I kept my hand perfectly still on her third eye on the forehead, she stayed still, and she'd stay there 10, 15 minutes, and it dawned on me she's taking in the energy. Then I consciously started doing it, and it was quite remarkable, and she was seriously ill, but she lived to 17 years, considering how many times she was in the hospital and ill. It was quite amazing, you know, and I've worked with so many different animals. I plan on having other people I've helped and worked with their pets on in the future, you know, so I can have them share their stories. Now, I do see some people waiting. Since I don't see Wanda here at the moment, we'll go ahead and I'll take a call here. It's area code 203. Hello, are you there?
Hey, it's Pat.
Hello, Pat. Can you do a favor and turn down the sound? Because it's a delay.
I'm sorry, the computer came on out of the blue. I think that was
That's
it.
okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
Pat, I'm about to have
I know who you are.
Okay, so I'm excited and very grateful to have this opportunity. And I just wanted to call in, and I don't know if you're giving readings or maybe Chance could benefit from Reiki. Or is Amanda going to be doing that today, or you, or what should we do?
It will be Wanda is a guest. She is just going to be here. No, I can't really do it on a live program. I just can't do that type of work. It takes a lot of energy concentration, and I'm using Archangel Raphael. It's a lot of preparation for me to do that work. It doesn't just pop out, boom, boom, boom. Okay, and I think any healer will tell you that. And in terms of readings, I will answer one question if you have a question.
Oh, I do. I'll give you a simple one. I'm wondering if Chance is having seizures and if it's something that I need to do something about, or...
That is not an easy question, okay?
Oh.
Again, I got to tune in. I got to meditate. Like I kind of trying to explain to you. Some things I can answer, but that you're talking about me spending time in silence, and this is a radio program, doesn't work too well. But you've already paid for a session. You know, when we get together, I'll answer all of these questions for you. I really will.
Okay.
Well, I spend a good deal of time. Any session with me, for anyone listening, it's 40 minutes long, so you get a lot of time. And it's done with video conferencing where I can see your pet, and I watch what is happening and know how to best deal with the pet. Okay? So it's... I think you're going to enjoy it. I'm just waiting for you to get back to me, and then we will go forward. So the sooner the better.
I started to fill out a form, and I lost it, or it's in my drafts. I need to get back to that.
I will send it again. Okay.
No, I can get the form I have your email, but I just started to respond to it, and I have to go find it. Yeah,
Okay.
things are a little difficult for me as well. There's a lot of stuff going on, so I'm getting
Well,
to things as quick as I can.
I
Hopefully,
understand, and
yeah.
I would recommend going in, if you can find it, on my YouTube channel. I have a YouTube station with about 500 videos, but if you go in under the playlist, under Spirit, Life and Spirit, there's my meditation video. Look for it and listen to it. It will help you tremendously with what you're going through.
Okay, thank you so much.
I recommend, seriously, listening to it
Okay.
as many times as you can. And if you go to sleep with it, even better. Okay?
Okay, all right, so much. And you just want to confirm, you need 3 photos of Chance?
Yes, I would like it at
Okay,
different stages,
right,
young, middle, older.
right.
It just helps me get a sense. And again, when I'm on the video conference, pardon me, then I really get a full thing. But what I do is, so people listening to this, I have my clients fill out a form because then I have information. I, again, spend time in meditation preparation so that I come in with answers and what to do. So I don't waste people's time. Okay?
Yeah, wonderful. Thank you. Well, I'll just listen to the show. Thank you so much.
Well, I don't see Wanda here, so I'll just be talking. I'll just give some examples of different energy healing I've done. Well, I think Wanda's here now. So if that's it, Pat, we will be
Thank
talking privately soon.
you.
Okay?
Thank you so much. Thank you. Blessings.
God bless. Bye-bye.
You too.
Okay, well, I see Wanda is here. Hi, Wanda.
I
How
am.
are you?
I'm doing good. Doing good.
Good.
It's a great day.
Well, that's good to hear. Well, I was doing some, waiting for you, talking with some people and some other things, but, we're here to talk about things that have happened with you and with Chance.
Hello.
I'm sorry. I'm confusing. Pardon me. I'm thinking of the other lady with you and Polo, I should say. Some of the work, I did work before and several years ago, and Polo is getting older. Am I correct?
Yes, he is. Well, aren't we all? But yes.
Yes. The old get old and the young get younger. But how old is Polo? I forget.
He is 13 now.
13. And his main problem is just getting older, arthritic, those types of things. Am I correct?
Yeah, I believe that's what it is. He took a fall once, and he's been through some. He's lived a life.
Well, at least he's lived.
Yeah,
Some
he has.
animals and some people go through life and never live. So that's a good thing. He's lived. But,
So yeah.
I find, when I've done the work on him, I'd like you to tell people what happens after I do the sessions, what you find.
Well, I honestly find that I'm pretty much at peace, which is really a good place for me to be. I'm not worried about him, and I always feel just that in a better place after speaking with you or listening to you. Actually, I'm not really doing the speaking. But he sleeps. He sleeps a good night. I always know that he sleeps, and the next day he's always just a lot better. So yeah, it's been nice to experience.
Yes, because, again, I work through Archangel Raphael and going through all the energy centers going through the vertebrae. It goes through every part of them, and there's no part left off. And they usually do feel more peaceful, and, of course, they feel better. I just spoke to a gentleman this evening. I worked on his cat who isn't sick, but had behavioral problems. And
Yeah.
I gave him a lot of things to do, but he said what amazed him was I do video conferencing, and I was watching her, and he couldn't believe how she sat perfectly still watching the camera and didn't move through the
Mhm.
whole session. He just said it blew his mind away. And he says she's doing excellent since then with the behavioral problem. Totally turned her around. I love hearing those things. You know,
Yeah.
it's really a blessing.
Well, yeah, part of it, like with Polo, is that he and I are very close. He's my best buddy, and I like to think that I am his. And, so we've kind of been with the aging thing. Sometimes I know that I have to be more patient, and sometimes we have these battles of, are you being stubborn, or you just, I'm never sure what it is, but we always seem to
Yeah, a
we
battle
always
of
seem to
wills.
work it out. Yeah,
Right, but
but
for
he's
most
doing
people,
great.
their pet, be it a dog, cat, bird, whatever it is usually their best friend. Like with you, you spend all your time together. He
Hmm.
knows you better than anybody else does.
Yeah, he does. And since I work at
And he
home, well,
makes
he
a
is
it makes a big difference.
yeah,
It's
he
really,
is my
a
bud.
blessing. It's a
Hmm.
blessing for him because, you're around more. Because again, our pets, we're their whole life. We may have other things, but for them, we're everything. So you being there for him, being around him during the day and stuff is really a blessing for both of you, but
It
especially
is,
for him.
definitely. Well, I
You
honestly
know,
think it's great for me. It's nice to have to take walks, because I think that's just,
mhm.
I think it's good for
Yeah.
us to get out in nature and get our feet on the pavement and take that, that walk with our dog or God.
Yeah,
Whatever.
because getting out in nature is a form of active meditation, in my opinion.
It is.
It really
I
is.
agree.
It's a part of things that people, unfortunately, in today's world, most people spend all their time in a building, be it at work or at home, very rarely in
Hmm.
nature. So the more you can get out, and you're taking Polo with you, he takes you, whichever,
He
is
takes
so
me.
beneficial. Yeah, he's your teacher. You're just following, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Well, if you don't
Well,
mind, we got somebody who's called in. Let's see what they want to
excellent.
say. How's that? Okay.
I'm in.
We'll take this. Okay, area code 916. Hello, if you're there. Up, the caller, I think, left.
No,
Are
I
you
hear
still?
them.
No, they're gone.
Wow.
Okay. So that's
I
okay.
thought I.
I think
Okay.
that, no, they came on for a second, but they, I guess, got shy. And that happens. It's okay.
It's okay.
People have
We'll just
stage fright.
we'll just talk amongst ourselves.
Absolutely. There's so many different things to talk about, with energy healing. Again, it's just giving quality to the animal, making their life better, making the pet parent feel happier too. Like you said, you feel peaceful
Yeah,
after the sessions,
that's
and it's
a good
true.
part of it. Yeah, that's a very good part of it, because I notice when I'm agitated, it's a vicious cycle. Like, I know when I'm, let me
Yes.
rephrase that, when I'm in a better place and I'm calmer and not agitated, he's a lot better. He's not as irritable.
Well, again, he picks up every bit of your
Yeah,
energy, plain and
right.
simple. He's picking it
Yeah.
up. He knows what you're feeling. They're so sensitive. They know. That's why they come to comfort us when we're down or whatever. I had an interesting experience yesterday. The cat I mentioned, Tigray was her name, uh, who's passed 3 years ago. Well, I saw her, and it was just short, but she was standing in a place she always did and jumped towards me, and it was just so nice to see her again. was really wonderful. And to see her just the way she was. I get many experiences of seeing animals. I want to share a story of one. It's my cat, Isis. And Isis used to come up and frequently, and she would stand behind me in the bed and lick my forehead. It was her way of saying, I love you, basically. And she passed in 2015. Well, a few years ago, I woke up to her licking my forehead, that little sandpaper tongue, very hard, and feeling it. And I woke up, and I had forgotten about it. But it was like she hadn't, and she was there just saying, hello, I love you. It's just so neat
Nice.
when you get those little moments, with them.
Yeah.
And they, a lot of people, unfortunately, their grief over losing a pet can block them from sensing their pet around them. And, I understand the grief. I
do.
mean, I've been there. I mean, yeah, you do, I do. But, if people could learn to just believe, have a little faith that life goes on beyond this dimension, not only for us, but for animals as well. Because in the spirit world, there is no dimensions. There's no restriction. The billions and billions and billions of people and animals that have lived live on. And there's no restriction. Like planet Earth only has so much space. Big difference out there in the spirit world.
No space, no time.
No, nothing. And just a lot of peaceful, beautiful moments for people. Because I have a pet group, for those of you who don't know, on Facebook. It's under my my business page, Cherokee Billie Spiritual Advisor. And then I have a pet group, Beyond the Bridge Pet Grief Support Group. And it is for people who've lost a pet to come in and, have people share their experience, and people write and tell them stuff and share back and forth. So if you're going through a bad time, please check out that group. It could be of great help for you. You never know what may come through. And there's just a lot of loving people there. Now, I see there's another caller. Shall we give it a shot and see if it works? If they're there?
Give it a shot.
Yeah, what the heck. Okay, caller, it's 111. Are you there?
Hi, Cherokee Blue. My name's Tina from Colorado.
Hi,
I
Tina.
spoke to you last year. So I have a question,
Yes.
and then another question. So my first question is, I just like to, and I've seen your website, and I've heard you before on another show. So last time when you said to me something about my little pet, it did come out true. So thank you for coming back on. So I'll make mine quick.
Okay.
I have a friend that I kind of need assistance because I have like situations with that also includes a pet of mine. But I'd like to know if my friend will he be able to come sometime this year to come? Will he be coming sometime this year to help me out? Because we're pretty far in distance, but his expertise will help me a lot.
Okay, would he be coming to visit or coming to stay permanently?
Either or, Miss Billie, Cherokee, whatever you see on that.
Well, I was asking what would be the plan, basically.
I think he may be coming to help me, but also be looking at the area.
Okay, and his first name, only first name?
Jonathan?
Okay, 1 minute. Let me see if Jonathan, within the next year, will be there. Hang on a moment. I think one thing that's holding him back is finances. It looks like he really wants to come, okay? That's the first thing I pick up, is he wants to. The desire is there, but there is a stoppage because of money, but I feel he will get past the hurdle of it and will be able to come. I'm not sure for how long, but he will make it there within a year. Okay? So if any time you talk to him and he feels insecure about it, just know that it's going to pass and he will be able to get there. Okay?
Look how good you are. 'Cause right now I think he is going to go with some huge events. I think some legal stuff has started with surrounding with not him, another person. Is this true?
Mm-hmm. Well, there's money all around him. Issues about it is what I saw. You know, I'm doing this very quick here. So it's
Yeah.
issues about it, like I said. I brought that up right away. So, yes, there are issues around it, but just keep your mind focused on the fact he'll be there within a year, okay? Keep picturing the end result.
Guardian
Don't
Angel
worry.
Shamel, you told me to talk to. Remember you said that to me a year ago.
What?
Archangel Shamel to help me with my pet because I have a cat.
I don't remember, but Archangel Shamul is the angel of love. He can
There you
help
go.
with
That's what I
pets.
meant to say. Right? Help with pets?
Yeah, but he's really not the one that does healing. It's Raphael. Is the one who works best with pets. So keep that in mind.
I use Shamel because I have a cat and he's so much like in love with me. Like he's so beautiful, and I use him to bless my cat. And my cat's very happy. He takes about 3 times a week. He's super pink on his paws, super black. And I always take Shamel for my cat. I just want to share that with you because
that's great. You know, I wish I could say I remember the reading, but I just don't. Sorry about that. But, you know, I appreciate your calling in, and I'm so glad you listened. And please try to catch some of the other shows. I've got another one coming up Sunday night on spirit communication. So that should be interesting. Okay. Well, anyway, thank you for calling, and you have a blessed, peaceful evening.
Yes.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. She told me to do something.
Okay, Wanda?
Yep.
Are you still there? Okay, I didn't want to make sure I hadn't lost you there, but, well, that was interesting. Again, sorry if I don't remember people, but I talk to a lot of people, and I forget. That's all I can say. I can't remember
It's bound
things.
to happen.
Yeah, but it's good to hear from somebody, and the fact that she tuned in tonight, I'm really glad. I feel that as time progresses, more and more people will start listening to the program. It's brand new, me starting again. I used to have a program here many years ago, and I feel that it will pick up with people coming and listening and hopefully calling in and sharing things, you know, like she brought up about her cat and the angel that's helping. Hey, all the angels work is all I know. They'll all do something. Now, I believe it's the lady I talked to earlier. I'm not sure if she wants to just listen or if she wants to talk. Gosh, how can I find that out? I'll just go on and see if she wants to ask or talk. Here we go. Hello? Is this Pat?
I'm just listening.
Okay, well, I'll click it. I think I can click it back off. I kind of thought that was it, but hang on. I'll try not to lose you, okay? If I do, just call back in, all right?
Okay. Thank you so much.
Great. It's not easy. I never know what I'm doing here. There we go. Okay, Wanda, it's just you and me again.
Quick
You there?
story. Yeah, I'm here.
Yes, please.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
When one of my dogs passed away, actually 2 of my dogs passed away within 24 hours of each other. It was an accident, but she left me. She was the other. I have Polo is an American Eskimo, and Daisy was also an American Eskimo. I was rescuing Eskimos at the time, and I'm still open to that. but I remember waking up because I was, yeah, it was a hard time. And she left. The only way I can express it is that she left me with this song from the Casting Crowns. It's called "Oh My Soul," and it just came on the radio, and
Yeah.
I had heard the song before and I loved it, but it felt like it was from Daisy, and just telling me, I mean, you'd have to hear the song to really understand it, but they are with us. They are, when they leave, like all of my dogs have come back to me at some point in my dreams or in some sort of spiritual form or another. But Daisy came to me with that song, Casting Crowns. It's called Oh My Soul, and it's just great for anyone going through losing a pet. And
Well, yes.
and I think
Music
she will want me to share that song with anyone going through that.
Absolutely. Music speaks to our soul, and often it can be a way, be it a pet or a deceased human loved one, that a song comes through. But when you said that, it reminded me, I had a dog that she was my first adult dog, and her death was devastating to me. And her name was Lady, and I used to sing to her, because she would stand on the console in between the two seats to look out, and I would sing to her, Foxy Lady by Jimi Hendrix. And this was about 3 years after her death. One day that song came on the radio by Hendrix, and I lost it. I just fell apart, and I mean hysterical crying. All the pain came back, because music's that powerful, and it just, to this day, I can no longer listen to that song, even though I love Hendrix. But I just can't. If I do, I still cry. It's that much, and she's been gone, oh my gosh, almost 40 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, well,
but you
I'd
never
love to
forget
hear that
them.
song. Yeah. It's a great song, and it's a healing song. So I always recommend that for anyone going through losing anyone, but particularly losing an animal. It's just to know that it came from her soul. The song's called "Oh My Soul," and it's a great song. So check it out.
So yeah, everybody out there, just take a listen to it. Tonight, I don't know if you heard, but the intro music played, and I was so glad.
Good.
Thank you for doing that for me, Wanda, because I think Break On Through the Other Side applies to anything, be it spiritual communication, dealing with pets, whatever, break through to their dimension and connect with them on their level, because animals are always connecting. Now we're coming down to the last minute and a half here of the program, and I want to thank you, Wanda, for being here and sharing about Polo, and I'm going to keep sending healing energy to him, and just keep me informed of how he's doing, please.
He's doing good.
Well, that's the best news ever. But, just keep me informed, and, we'll be together again on the Sunday night. I've got a guest coming on, and we're going to be doing, talking about communicating with spirits. It's a friend of mine who has taken all my classes, and boy, is he good at communicating and getting answers from spirits. He does not want to do readings, but he'll sure talk about what he's doing. Anyway, I want to thank you so much for taking your time, Wanda, and being here. And we'll be together again. I will talk to you later about that. And I want to thank everybody who's listening live and who hears this show in the future. May God bless you with all that is divine in every way, and let the angels of love, light, and healing surround you, and know that they are there. Just ask for their help, and they will be with you. So with everyone, I leave you with angel blessings. So good night.